Hey guys, this is Mike the Wrestling God Smith. You guys are watching All Wrestling. This video is from my AEW Dynamite predictions, even though it's about to start in a few minutes. I got a lot of questions with AEW. I've been having a lot of questions ever since it's All Out, and now that MJF is back, I swear to, I'm hoping because they're gonna give the title back to Mox. He's gonna get it probably at the next pay-per-view or so, or they're gonna do like a special Dynamite where he gets a title shot because it's gonna be him and MJF now because MJF is back and because he was the Joker in the Casino Battle Royale thing. Because here's what I'm also gonna say too. When I thought about it, they really should make a new story with him and Mox because they're gonna end up going at each other at some point, and because now that Kenny Omega is literally like got the trios belts, I don't think they're gonna vacate the trios belts because they just got those belts unless they want to give it to Dark Order, because all they've been doing lately is just giving it to people who really don't need a title shot. Because I'm like, bro, all it's really doing with AEW is they're making more ratings and stuff and getting more people, but the problem, and I still got some questions with the Athena match against Jade because I'm like, I'm just at that point in my life, like, yo, what are they doing? And that's where I kind of draw the line with them because I'm like, bro, they're good people, but they're really just like, they're not doing a lot with them. And the sad part is like with Swerve and the Glory, they're going to go against the Acclaim, which I think that's the only tag team they can go with until they get the Lucha Brothers or the Elite come back in some shape or form. Because I feel like for the foreseeable future, kind of going into AEW, it's like, what are we really doing? Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 7:57 p.m.
Like, that's my thought process on that. Because as much as they can do a lot of things they can. And as much as they can do, like, and I'm like, bro, you need people to come to you. And that's what I'm saying, too, because I feel like Tony's got a thing up his sleeve somehow. Because I really feel like he's gonna come back, or Mox is gonna be like, yo, since he's already injured, we might as well just let him vacate the title and give it to him again so we can get a new story out of it. Because people are gonna get tired of like the same bullshit. And that's how I feel like we are getting, because I feel as a wrestling fan, I'm being honest with you guys, like, dude, this is what I'm tired of, and I'm actually tired of AEW. That's why half the time I don't want to watch it, because they keep doing this to us. They keep saying that CM Punk is 100%. He's not 100%. There was no way that dude healed from an injured foot and was able to wrestle. And I'm like, bro, you got injured. And the sad part is, which makes me mad, is that they're still doing this stupidness. Like, we don't know. We're a bunch of idiots like Vince. Like, we don't know. And I'm like, you know what's funny? And I thought maybe this All Out would be different because it's year 3 and everybody's getting a shot and everybody's actually getting their weight up and actually trying. I liked the match we got with Toni Storm. I liked that. I'm a little bit pissed off about the Jade Cargill thing because they're never going to make her a threat. She's going to keep winning every time. She's going to have 100-0 or something, like a 57-0 before they decide to drop the belt. Because there's only one person that probably could go against her, and that's probably Thunder Rosa. Or maybe Toni Storm to even get around to that. And all they keep doing is like, bro, they recycle the same women that need to get a shot. And I'm like, bro, all they needed to do with Jade when she got the belt was put her with Ruby, put her with maybe Anna Jay, maybe Ty, because Ty actually does pretty damn good. And maybe somebody else. And then I'm also thinking with this too, because I'm going to talk more about my review, but I'm also thinking, what are we really doing? Because it's the same old bull that they've been running on us like since year 1. And I'm like, bro, you keep getting rid of dudes. I'm like, yo, the Christian thing, the Jungle Boy Christian match should have went on longer. That should have went on longer because I wanted a rivalry. I wanted Jungle Boy to actually get his hands on Christian. Because every time I see a swerve with that dude, it's never the right swerve. Then they're going to make they're going to make freaking Luchasaurus the freaking heel. Because the thing was, and I'm surprised he didn't come out with them. But the funny thing, they patched it up and then he beat on him. And the sad part is, he is a heel. So if they even decide to make him a heel at this point, there's no point. There's no point. Because it's all it ever is. There's people making heels, and I'm like, bro, we can't even tell anymore. and I usually don't use this term. It's actually sounding like WCW 99 to like WCW 2000 or Thunder, because they don't know they got so many people that want to be faces, and then there's so many people that are heels, and then you don't know because half the time they want to freaking swerve us every chance they get on Dynamite. So by the chance, because I already knew Hobbs was gonna go heel anyway, and I kind of knew Ricky was gonna go face, deciding to go at the title anyway. And then if MJF decides to cash in and say, "Oh, I need a championship," so pretty much they'll just give him the championship and let him run for the entire year. Because that's what Stokely's trying to do. He's trying to get a bunch of dudes that are probably gonna be the new Pinnacle. That's gonna make no type of sense, because the last Pinnacle didn't, and this is gonna be like the Pinnacle 2. Because the funny thing is, if they decide, or version 2, which I'm thinking they're going to go at that route anyway, with the guns, and W Morrissey and the rest of them, because I really feel like that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be a bunch of dudes being MJF whipping boys until they decide to give them a championship, or they decide to make them all champions. Because that's what it is with MJF. It's never straight. And I can tell you guys tonight when it comes on, I'm telling you, don't be surprised if we hear about MJF getting another Pinnacle group. Don't be surprised. Because the funny thing is, the Pinnacle failed because all the dudes that were in the Pinnacle, Sean Spears, FTR, Wardlow, all the dudes that he had, they left him. Because I'm like, bro, they didn't give a shit about him. Because all we ever get with MJF, it's the same watered down, I'm better than you crap, which he could have been better if he actually won. That's the point. CM Punk beat him so bad to the point where he had to make a promo, a really, really off the script promo, to get him to come back. So when he finally came back, and I'm like, yo, I know it's him. Because that's why Stokely's been setting everybody up. Because I really feel like he's going to keep signing people. Because there's no way. Because if Luchasaurus is with Christian, Luchasaurus could go down and mow down people if they know how to book him, because he's a tall dude. And he's a big dude. He's not like Big Show where you have to make him a face or make him a heel. I don't mind a heel Luchasaurus, but I would want to see a heel Jungle Boy. Or I really would want to see like a heel, like, I thought about this too. I would really kind of want to see what would happen if they actually kind of got like Ricky Starks to be a heel. But I already know that. But I really would want to see I really want to see like a heel. I would say, because I mean the Blackpool Combat Club, they're a bunch of heels right now, I think. But I really would want to see somebody that's never been a heel, because I really think there's a lot of women that can be. I mean, Hikaru Shida, we've never seen her as a heel. We kind of seen her as a face. I would want Sabrina Dweeb to kind of be a face. I really don't know about Athena, because I really feel like she should be a heel at this point to kind of get at Jade, because if she's not, then she's going to continuously keep losing. And that's what I'm thinking, guys. Like, this is what I'm thinking about heel versus faces, because I'm feeling like, yo, you got a bunch of heels and you got a bunch of faces. But the problem with Dark Order is that they're a great tag team, but they're never going to be at the elite level at tag chemistry, because, bro, the thing that's going to hold them back, the thing that's holding them back from being a great tag, because I feel like they're going to have to end up two ways they're gonna have to end up doing, because I already feel it. Because the only way they're gonna end up being taken seriously is if they went back from being a heel, but there's nobody to unify them anyway. Because if you had a guy like Brody Lee, if Brody was still alive, he probably would have made them a big thing. And the problem is, you got a bunch of dudes who don't. You got Hangman who could actually do it, and the problem is he's so afraid to go heel. And I'm thinking about it too, and I've seen heel Wardlow before. I've seen him. I'd rather see that dude as a face, and I've seen him as heel, because he can win. The problem is he's beating a jobber in freaking Jay Lethal, and Jay Lethal's never going to be taken seriously because the dude talks so much crap, and he's got Sanjay Dutt, who doesn't do nothing. He's just a mouthpiece. That brother doesn't do nothing. You got Singh, which is a big dude, but they're not doing nothing with him either. Like, come on, bro. What kind of sense is that? And that's what my predictions are gonna be tonight, because we're gonna get a lot of questions and we're gonna get a lot more questions and no answers, because I'm telling you, it's always a weird thing with these people. They're never straight with us, and I'm telling you, AEW is not a bad company. I'm saying this to you now. The Acclaim are only getting a lot of exposure because they actually pulled up their shit and they said, well, we can actually win. And I forgot about freaking Daniel Garcia in that match. I actually forgot about him. And I'm just like, bro, I already know what's going to happen. But anyway, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Peace.